Hello everyone, this is HES here, back with another Bronze League Heroes! God, I seriously love saying that every single time. I know what you guys are thinking. Husky, you just cast a Bronze League Heroes yesterday. What on God's green earth are you doing casting again already? Well, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you will know that most tournaments out there are not releasing replays currently. It just happens to line up that way where there's not a lot of replays. And a lot of the pro gamers are currently traveling around playing at WCS, at Red Bull, at MLG. So there's not a whole lot of premium content out there right now. So what we're going to be doing here today is casting Bronze League Heroes number 2 of the week. And I couldn't be more excited. So if you guys like Bronze League Heroes, and give it a thumbs up. I don't know, guys. I'm so bad at asking for this stuff. If you like the fact that I'm casting 2, then I guess thumbs up or a comment. I don't know. Really, guys, do we have to talk about this? Anyways, down in the bottom left side, it is going to be our blue Protoss, LastSpartanD. Or it's LastSpartanD, and then the sentence is over. Either way, it is StarCraft, and his opponent up at the top right side is ShetBerd, which I feel like if you replace the E with an I and then added an A to bird, his name would be way better, but also banned immediately. Anyways, it's going to be the LastSpartanD versus ShetBerd. I'm sorry. I didn't preview this game before watching it. His name is going to take me by surprise every time I say it. And here we go. ShetBerd's trying to go in there. And ShetBerd, we had to watch out. Here comes LastSpartanD, and ShetBerd is just going to run. I'm sorry. I find that way too funny. Anyways, this is going to be a TVP here on Derelict Watcher, which seriously sounds like a pedophile's name. But either way, what are you doing, LastSpartan? Look at this. Oh my God. Oh, this game is so good. This game is so good, and we're not even 3 minutes in. All right, so we got LastSpartanD already throwing down 3. Oh my God. He threw down 4 pylons. All right, so LastSpartanD throwing down, I believe, 4 pylons. 4 pylons before gateway. Oh God, he's gonna have some pretty good warp in locations here. I'm actually crying. I'm sorry. There goes the gateway at the 3.5 minute mark. What do we got going on for ShetBerd? I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be able to handle this game, guys. I'm warning you already. Just their names and the fact that it's 4 pylon before gateway. Oh, I can't handle it. I can't handle it. If you were looking for a serious cast, you took a wrong turn somewhere, because it is time for Crazy Town. Anyways, it does look like ShetBerd gonna try and take out this pylon over here with his single Marine. We'll definitely be able to get that pylon down before Warp Gate is done, because, well, the Cybernetics Core hasn't even started yet. So, should be just fine there. ShetBerd just gonna go mining along here. Oh, what are you doing, ShetBerd? He's going to pull up all the workers here. So ShetBerd going to pull way more workers than can even... It's a full surround there. These guys are like, let us in there, guys. All right, so, well, that pylon is definitely not going to be doing any damage to anybody, as he did pull off all those workers, delaying his mining a great deal. 2 Marines now out here for ShetBerd. Now that pylon number 1 has gone down, there's only 2 more additional options for LastSpartan to be warping in right at his opponent's base. Now, I actually really like this pylon positioning overall. The idea is good. I like it. But the problem is that you want to wait until at least the 8-minute mark to start throwing these things down. Just because, I mean, that's way too much supply, or way too many pylons. You know, although, if LastSpartan and ShetBerd were combined into one player, it would be great, because then ShetBerd wouldn't be supply blocked, and LastSpartan would have units. It would be like a Silver League player at that point. So hopefully they can combine forces, but for now, they are sworn enemies. We do have an engineering bay going to be on the way. Looks like a pretty typical one-base play at a ShetBerd, as we are used to seeing in Bronze League Heroes. Just to give a pro tip of the day, remember versus Terran, you want to go for your Cyber Core as quickly as possible, unless you're going to be doing some sort of expand, just because Warp Gate well, it's not obviously viable, but it's the thing you have to get. It's like past the point of being viable. It is a requirement. So definitely get that right away, guys. I love the proxy pylons, but I would not set them up this early. And Spartan, what are you doing with this probe over here? All right, so we do have 3 more gateways on the way. It is going to be a 4-gate, but we also have a Ford. Where's that cannon going down? Oh my God, it's like the world's latest cannon rush. It's not even a cannon rush. It's not even a contain. It's just a, I'm going to put cannons here. All right, so he's got to go ahead and put 2 cannons here outside the natural of ShetBerd. We'll see if ShetBerd is going to shet himself once he spots us. Now, right now, ShetBerd is going to be going for a lot of Marines. Does have a command center on the way. You know, ShetBerd's build, actually not the worst thing I've ever seen in Bronze League Heroes. This is actually tolerable, although he does need to get out Stim Pack. He needs to start producing off the factory. I do like the +1 attack right away. That's kind of cute. Keep in mind that in Bronze League Heroes, I personally think that the easiest to use unit composition is Marine and Marauder, so I always recommend new players who are playing Terran to go for that. It's just a good way to start practicing the game. Warp Gate's actually almost done. I love that. I'm going to be chrono boosting it out, and definitely want a pylon here. Otherwise, you'll have 5 unpowered valuable buildings. Probably want to go ahead and power those on up. But right now, ShetBerd making a classic mistake of going for just pure Marine. No upgrades on those Marines, but, you know, Marines are a pretty easy unit to use. I think that people get a little bit comfortable with them. There's going to be the 4 warp gates. Does he decide to warp in units right away? ShetBerd, once again, is supply blocked. I think he's been supply blocked for, like, the entire duration of that command center, but it's going to be up pretty soon, giving him that additional supply. I'm kind of waiting to see if LastSpartanD warps in units. I'm trying to think of, like, a blockbuster Hollywood movie, or maybe it's an HBO series called ShetBerd, The Last Spartan. Oh my god, it would be so good. In a world where the Spartans were defeated much earlier than in the real world, one man, the last Spartan, must avenge the Spartans. I was going to say must save the Spartans, but they're already dead. He must avenge the Spartans. This summer, an action-packed thriller. ShetBerd, The Last Spartan. And then you watch it, and really all the marketing was in pure hype, because then you realize it's like a Bronze League Heroes game instead of like a Grandmaster League game. But then it becomes a little bit campy, and if it has a cult following, then they make the sequel, and it's not as good as the original. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyways, that would be a great movie, I feel like. ShetBerd, The Last Spartan. But anyways, lots of Marines got to be coming on up. I think there's even a medevac here, so finally breaking out of his tier 1. And got to be moving out here, though. He's got to be so careful. I think that last Spartan can actually win this battle if microed correctly. But oh, the move command! Oh, no, always with the move command. The Marines right here got to try and get into a good position. It does look like they will actually be able to clean this out if, well, I don't know, guys. Getting pretty close. He does micro them a little bit close here to start taking out the Starks. I think he barely has enough to kill off these cannons, but he decides to back up. ShetBerd has lost that battle overall. Actually, I mean, Protoss has lost way more, but Spartan, he's still got this nice little spot over here. He's got his vacation home where he's just constantly warping in all of his friends. The 2 cannons over here. 6 kills on one of the cannons, only 2 kills on the other cannon, but still pretty good. I think that probe is now trapped. So that probe is not going anyway. Come on, let's get this to scroll. I can't even scroll it the right way. All right, well, if I could tilt the camera the right way, then you would see the probe there a lot better, but he's just hanging out right now. Look at that, even warping, even got schematics over here for all the Protoss units. We got Sentry, we got Stalker. God, I'm sorry, but these things look awesome. I do know for a fact that there are people at Blizzard whose job it is to make doodads, and they do an amazing job. So shout out to the doodad guy / lady. Not quite sure which one. We do have another command center on the way for ShetBerd. I like the idea. Execution can use some work, as he does have about 1,000 mils. Oh, he's going to try and borrow the Widow Mines right here. Is that in range of the cannon? I believe that it is. Does take out one of those Zealots, though. And it does look like ShetBerd going to be moving up with his Marines. He now has Stem, though, getting really confident here, pushing forward. He does end up losing the medevac. Will take out all the Stalkers once again. Could kill off these cannons here if he wants to. And does kill off one cannon. Can he kill in the reinforcing units? Yes, he does kill off one. The other one, though, does not. And that poor Marine, man, he has seen some things. He is going to go ahead and back on out of there. But ShetBerd, did he manage to even it up a little bit? I would say so. Overall, about 900 resources lost, so not as bad. But he does have 3 command centers now and no way to expand here. Let's go ahead and check out LastSpartan's base. Looks like he hasn't done anything, really, for quite some time. He does have the +1 attack and +1 armor. Keep in mind that you always want to have your Twilight Council on the way if you're going to be going for upgrades. Definitely someone should have expanded by now. Oh, sorry, I had to adjust my microphone there. Hopefully that is okay. And anyways, ShetBerd now going to be moving out with his Widow Mines here once again. Now, these Widow Mines could be very effective versus the Gateway units. It will one-shot any of the Gateway units. Since there's no detection here, that should play out in ShetBerd's favor, especially since these ones are out of range of vision. Actually, he placed those perfectly there. I think that was completely accidental, but hey, he's doing good. Come on, we're all cheering for you, ShetBerd. We do have the 3rd command center. He could easily lift that off and float it over here. That would be my 2nd or 3rd or 4th pro tip of the day. I kind of lost count of how many pro tips of the day we're actually on. There is going to be a shield upgrade now. Not bad. Twilight Count's going to be on the way. And oh, wait. Did he cancel the orbital? Yeah, I think he canceled the orbital. Maybe he accidentally made a planetary. We do have 1-1 also done for Terran. Does he have an armory? Is that... yes, he does have an armory. So he could work on double upgrades there if he would like, which would help him out a great deal. He could be, actually clear this out with a siege tank. He could clear it out with some Marines or Marauders. But screw it, man, because this is Bronze League Heroes. We don't do what strategies work. We do what strategies we feel like with our 33 APM. I do love how LastSpartanD has 19 APM. So combined, they have almost 50 APM there between the two of them. We do have LastSpartan, though, going to be chilling out over here as both players. I mean, this is like a standoff, man. This is some Wild West stuff going on right here. They're just wah, 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 as these Marines, man. We'll see if they're smarter than in the Revolutionary War. Was that the Civil War where they just marched into each other? What war was that where they just marched into each other? Either way, that's exactly what's going to be happening. Oh, God! What is this game? What is this game? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The Widowmine. Hang on. Oh, God. I cannot believe that. All right, so the Widowmine, it says they have 1 and 0 kills. But they just massacred those Marines. Oh, God, ShetBerd, what have you done? Now, the Widowmines are finally going to get... Oh, God, careful. Don't want to get your splash damage there once again. Does actually manage to kill off some useful units there. I believe that's a Sentry, a Zealot, and a Stalker, so not bad at all. As ShetBerd able to stabilize a little bit after that. But this game is seriously going to give me a heart attack. We still have 1 base plays out of both players. Actually, I think the... I lost my mouse. There it is. I think that LastSpartan is actually going to expand. 5 probes queued up. You never want to queue up more than 2 if possible. Ideally, it's only 1, but if you're new, I would go up to 3. It's just that you want to have that money to spend elsewhere. And ShetBerd, man, still... Oh, he's going to get a tech lab here. Could go for the Valiant Siege Tank, which I think would be a great choice. But keep in mind that this is Bronze League Heroes, guys. So the build orders may not be quite refined. The players may be bad. The games may be bad. But, my God, they are so good. I always love saying that. It's just so fun to say. And, of course, we're casting the very best of the very worst. So I don't know what you guys expect other than... This is actually one of my favorite games so far, man. LastSpartanD's and ShetBerd's Mines. ShetBerd's Mines, man. They need to go down in history. Anytime a Widowmine kills all of your own stuff, it is officially a ShetBerd mine. All right, here we go. It looks like ShetBerd tried to move out. There you go. You got to kite away from the wind. They're very nice. He's learning from his mistakes right now, realizing that his units will work against him. He does charge forward, takes out the Sentry right away. It does look like ShetBerd finally getting some tracks here, but more units are going to be warping in. These cannons still stand. 18 kills on that cannon. ShetBerd unable to fully take this out. We'll be doing lots of damage overall, though. Units lost, still favoring ShetBerd. The main problem, though, is that ShetBerd, oh, God, he has no income. He has no income at all. Look at all of his SCVs just chilling out up here. The 1 siege tank is all he can afford. He has mined out his entire base. He's going to go ahead and siege out this tank. He does have to protect it, though, with the Marines. There's the big stem 4. The Stalker's going to try and take it out. Probably a mistake here, though. Oh, God, careful, Widowmine. So much splash damage. Oh, God, ShetBerd has lost everything. Oh, no, he does have 10 Marines. Still 10 Marines. It is 37 SCVs and 10 Marines versus 41 probes and 3 Stalkers. Anything could still happen here. There's going to be the big stim. I think that's going to be it for these Marines. We should at least start to see some long-distance mining here, but you have to remember that LastSpartan has a lot more money because he's actually mining here. Got to back it up, back it up, back it up. Oh, no, Marines, what do you do? No, the Widowmines! Oh, God, that 1 Marine is just like, oh, my God. Why did I spawn under Commander ShetBerd? Commander ShetBerd. Of course, smack talking your commander is treason, and you can be executed via Widowmine for smack talking Commander ShetBerd. So here comes the SCVs right now. Looks like he's gonna have to go on long distance mine, which really, I mean, he could have lifted off over here. Pro tip of the day: if your opponent has no stuff and it has you contained, just lift off and go somewhere else. This isn't even a contain, though. 24 kills on this cannon, 17 kills on the other cannon. There's the last of the Marines. These are the last Spartans, to be honest. And they get taken out. 25 kills, 21. I think LastSpartan has done it. In a mad case of who done it, the answer is LastSpartanD. The Widowmines up here trying to slowly inch forward. Lots of SCVs are getting taken out, though. There was enough SCVs really to a long-distance mine, I wouldn't say efficiently, but consistently. You can see the income is actually at around 300 to 400, which is not bad at all. Widowmine's finally getting taken out. The other Widowmine cannot be spotted. It can be seen if you look very closely. You don't have to look that close, but it can definitely be seen but not spotted, so you can't kill it off. And I believe that the last Spartan has actually done it, and really I feel like with his top 3 Widow Mine control, last Spartan was able to win. Get it? Because he was the one controlling the Widow Mines. Either way, a round of applause for last Spartan and a tear that is shed for Commander ShetBerd and his Widow Mines. Oh my god, we have got to go back to that. That is actually like the funniest thing I think I've ever seen. Let's see here. I think it was at the 15. I want to say it was at 15 minutes. Yeah, because Widow Mine wasn't out just yet. Or there was the one Widow Mine, but it was the other 2 that spawned that had the defect. Definitely had the defect there. It's like in any movie when they use auto turrets and the auto turrets turn on them. I can't think of any movies off the top of my head, but it's happened. It has happened. I'm sure of it. All right, so here we go right here. This is about where it's going to take place. All right, so they run in there. And wait, I want to pause it here. Let's take a look at the amount of units that he has. So 22 Marines is the amount that is on the field here. Overall army supply, 24 to 39. So there is an army supply advantage for ShetBerd. He's got 1-1 done. Last Spartan has 1-1 as well. Commander ShetBerd should actually win this battle, but this is Bronze League Heroes, so what should happen never actually does happen. So here we go. Keep an eye on the units tab here. All right, well, we're at 19 Marines right now, soon to be, so it killed 8 Marines immediately, and there we go. The other ones get taken out. So from 22 down to 4 almost immediately. You can see the Marines just getting absolutely destroyed there. Oh, God. Commander ShetBerd, you may have lost, but you have won in all of our hearts. So a big thanks to Sinvicta. He's the one who sorts through all the replays. I'll put his link down below. If you want to send in your replays, make sure they're good. Send them to huskyreplays@gmail.com. And if you have sent them anywhere else, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, another Gmail account, anything, they will not be looked at. Only huskyreplays@gmail.com. It makes it a lot easier for us to keep track of the replays we've already watched. And Sinvicta does also stream the Bronze League Hero replays sorting process. So that's a lot of fun. He does that about once a week. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy it. I love you, LastSpartanD, but I also love good old Commander ShetBerd. All right, I'll see you guys next time.